Chelsea look absolutely unstoppable at the moment. 7 wins on the bounce, beating Brentford at home for the first time since 2021. 2 points behind Liverpool, haven't played a game more, but the way Chelsea are performing at the minute, they have a real problem. Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoy this video, no Chelsea fan will leave without hitting that like button, because Chelsea have just put in another unbelievable performance and come away with another 3 points. The pressure was on them this weekend, and I don't want to hear it that there was no pressure. There was a lot of pressure. When we see Liverpool drop points, Arsenal drop points, Man City capitulate against Man United, there's a lot of pressure on us to pick up 3 points, and we did that magnificently today. It was for 75, 80 minutes in that game. It was a complete domination, controlled by Chelsea. They were just absolutely magnificent today. And I just want to talk about the overall team performance for a second before we get on to the 3 good. 26 shots, 15 of those in the first half. 41% of the game today was played in Brentford's defensive third. That just goes to show how dominant we were and suffocating we made it for Brentford. Just to highlight how impressive that is, Tottenham just went away to Southampton, beat them 5-0. However, 45% of that was played in the middle third. The majority of the Premier League games have a higher percentage in the middle third, yet Chelsea played the most of their game in Brentford's half. Look at the average heat map of all these Chelsea players. Look at Levi Colwill. Most average position, his heat map is in the Brentford half. Same with Tosin, same with Malo Gusto, same with Moses Caicedo, same with Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea were just unbelievably intense today, and it was terrific. Absolutely unbelievable team performance. The work rate from the players, the intensity, the aggression off the ball, the committing bodies forward in possession. It was just absolutely wonderful to watch. However, we need to be more clinical. 26 shots, only 2 goals scored. We need to be more decisive in that final third. I thought Nicholas Jackson took his goal well, and we'll get on that very shortly. But the performance from Chelsea today, because Brentford are a very, very difficult side. They're physical, they're intense, they play with a lot of integrity, and we need to match that, and I thought we did today. I thought Enzo Fernandez, his work rate off the ball was absolutely terrific, and it's getting better and better each game. Moses Caicedo, do I need to really speak about him? Because in my personal opinion, he's the best midfielder in the world right now. Marc Cucurella, Malo Gusto was absolutely everywhere. It was just a brilliant team performance from Chelsea, and there was individuals that stood out as well. In fact, I don't think anybody had a bad game, and this is worrying for opposition teams, because Chelsea look like they've got another gear to go to. They look so comfortable and in sync with one another that teams don't know how to cope. Now, when you dominate a game like that for 80 minutes, 85 minutes, you need to be taking your chances. The game should have been out of sight by the 80th minute. And that's why I think it's going to be tough to win the title, because we do lack a certain amount of composure, clinicalness in the final third, but we also are prone to giving away a goal. And that's exactly what we're seeing with Brentford. Brentford didn't actually trouble us until we went 2-0 up, and they had one chance in the first half where Levi Colwill made a terrific block. Levi Colwill was tremendous today, and he needs a lot of credit, because I thought he displayed a magnificent performance. He was solid at the back. I thought considering he's playing with a different centre-back partner every single game, his performances have been exceptional. He's breaking lines with these passes. He's progressive with these plays. He's making the right decisions in possession. Complete performance from Levi Colwill. But it's just those small margins of losing concentration and allowing Mbeumo to run off him. But I just thought for 80 minutes of that game, it was utter domination from Chelsea. They absolutely suffocated Brentford. Brentford didn't know how to get out of their half, and that's why the majority of the play was in Brentford's half. Look at the momentum map. Chelsea absolutely dominated momentum for large periods of that game. And in reflection, I'll take you back to the Tottenham-Southampton game. Even though Tottenham won 5-0, Southampton still had some momentum throughout the game, whereas Brentford just offered nothing. And I don't think that was because Brentford were poor. I just think because Chelsea were just so intense. The intensity, the work rate off the ball. Jadon Sancho working hard. Noni Madueke working hard. Enzo Fernandez was everywhere today. Moses Caicedo was everywhere today. I thought Marc Cucurella was making the right decisions on when to overlap, when to underlap, when to invert, when to tuck round and be safe. I thought Malo Gusto was doing the same. Both fullbacks were tremendous today, and you need to give Enzo Maresca his credit for delivering this message to this group of players so quick, so efficiently is absolutely magnificent. And I just want to talk about Moses Caicedo for a second, because that second goal just epitomized everything wonderful, brilliant, magnificent about this player. For me, the best midfielder in the world right now, and I stand by that. Just winning the ball back, playing a nice little ball to Enzo Fernandez and saying to him, go on, you do your stuff. Go on, you get the assist, you get the glory. And that's what I mean. He walks so everybody else can run. His ability to break up play, his ability in possession does not get spoken about enough. Making the right decisions, whether that be a 5-yard pass or a progressive play. He's consistently making the right decisions. He's consistently being at the right place at the right time. And that anticipation is not something that you can teach. That's something you're born with. And he is born with unbelievable amounts of intelligence, ability. What a footballer he is. Honestly, and he's just getting better and better and better. It's funny how we're not hearing the 100 million price tag anymore. The performances, the level of aggression he's shown, channeled aggression, is just absolutely sublime. Like, I'm running out of words for Moses Caicedo. I think he's that good. He is the centerpiece of everything good about Chelsea, but Enzo Fernandez is playing his part. His aggression, his intensity, his work rate off the ball has improved significantly. We're beginning to see the Enzo Fernandez that we're seeing at River Plate, that we're seeing at Benfica. His level of performances have just went up exponentially. The beauty about it, he's bringing up numbers as well. He's getting assists, he's getting goals, he's having a major contribution in that final third. Enzo Maresca just can't drop him at the moment because of the level of performances. And then you move on to Jadon Sancho. Again, just a tremendous performance, making the right decisions, being comfortable under pressure. Just honestly, I just enjoy watching Chelsea so much. They're so entertaining. Even in defensive phases, the intensity, Marc Cucurella today was just unbelievable. And the way he took his goal was insane. He had no right to win that ball. And that's what I'm talking about, this aggression. And that's what I'm talking about, this aggression, this intensity, this fight for every ball, this want to win is tremendous from Chelsea at the moment. And it was a beauty of a delivery from Noni Madueke, and then an exceptional header from Marc Cucurella. But let's get on to my first good point about Chelsea, and I have to give it once again to Moses Caicedo. My man of the match. I thought he was absolutely tremendous. Didn't allow Brentford to breathe, just constantly winning the ball back, aggression, being everywhere, closing the space down, having the quality in possession make a difference. Tremendous performance from Moses Caicedo. Tremendous footballer. What I love about Moses Caicedo is his attitude. Never, ever do you see him so. Always wanting to fight for every single ball, no matter the scoreline. Just a wonderful footballer to have on your side. And he sets a standard for everybody else. I don't care what anyone says. His work rate, his intensity, his aggression, magnificent. And speaking of intensity, I want to give box number 2 to Enzo Fernandez. Despite all the criticism that was coming his way at the start of the season, he stuck out his chest and said, I'll show you what I'm made of. And now we're seeing the real Enzo Fernandez. Once again, nobody's talking about the price tag. 3 goals, 7 assists in his last 8 Chelsea games. He is one of the informed midfielders in the Premier League right now. There's no denying that. He has been absolutely exceptional. Cole Palmer, whenever he has an off day, we need somebody to step up. Enzo Fernandez is stepping up. But I don't want to talk about his quality in possession, because we all know that. We all know this guy can make a difference in the final third. We all know this guy can see a pass from deep. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about his intensity off the ball. He's shown that he can get around the pitch. He's got that hunger and fight to work every single ball. Yes, he can be caught out at times. That's fine. Yes, sometimes he doesn't have the athleticism to get back. But when he's working hard and when he's trying to make a difference, that's when he can put up with that. That's when you can say, okay, he's putting in a shift in for Chelsea. Tremendous performance from him. In fact, for the past 8 games, he has been one of Chelsea's most consistent players. And then who will my final good go to? This is tough because there's a lot of tremendous performances today. I thought Jadon Sancho was good. I thought Noni Madueke was, for 80% of the time, was very good. Being being brave in possession, being direct, looking to beat his man, and his assist was absolutely spectacular. I thought Malagusto was good. I thought Levi Colwell was good. I thought Robert Sanchez in goal had a brilliant performance, despite a few shaky moments when he's distributing the ball. But I've got to give it to Marc Cucurella. He has been in probably every single one of these, and that just goes to show how consistent he is. His decision making on when overlap, when underlap, when invert is absolutely tremendous, and it just goes to show that he's got an exceptional in football IQ. Everything he's doing, he's delivering on. And to get his goal the way he got it just shows the work rate and the hunger of this guy. He's a left back. He had no right to be in the box at that moment in that time. It goes to show that Enzo Maresca's happy for him to be committed, to be brave, to get forward, but he's also got the intelligence and the fight and the understanding of when to get forward. And I just think, once again, despite the sending off, and I don't really know what happened with the sending off because he did go to a break, so you couldn't really tell what happened. But what a performance from the young man. Once again, I just thought his intensity, his tackling, making the right challenges at the right times, just exceptional performance from Chelsea once again. And look, Marc Cucurella misses the Everton game. If he's going to miss any game, I'd rather it be a team like Everton. Just thought Chelsea, once again, spectacular performance. If we show this level of performance week in, week out, there's going to be days where we just don't get over the line. But if you just show this performance consistently, Chelsea fans can't complain because the fight, the hunger is always going to be there. Chelsea Football Club are doing wonderful things at the minute. Undoubtedly, they're playing above what their means. They're playing above their targets. And I truly think if you put any team in front of Chelsea last night, would have come away with a victory because they were just too decisive, too imposing on the opposition. I just thought it was a tremendous performance. And there was one thing I was worried about at the beginning of the season, and that was the space between the 5 attackers and the 5 defenders. And it looks like Enzo Maresca's ironed that out because the space between the midfielders, the defenders, to the forwards is closing, and I think that's a great thing because it makes it extremely difficult for the opposition to break through. Tremendous performance from Chelsea, tremendous from the players, tremendous once again from Enzo Maresca. But I want to know your thoughts. Do you think Chelsea can win this Premier League title? I think it's maybe a year too early. But look, if we're in the race, I'm smiling. Drop us a like, drop us a subscribe, and don't forget to let us know in the comments below what you make of this Chelsea performance. And until next time, ciao for now.